Say good morning. Good morning. It is what? Thursday? Thursday at like 8-ish, and we are finally up and we are officially packing for our camping trip. So we've got lots to do. We wanted to leave super early, but that didn't work out for us because I needed my sleep. Anyways, so we're gonna head up to Fordyce, which is a popular like jeeping trail, but we're not doing that because I don't think with all the bouncing and stuff, my belly can handle it. So I'm making him just take me regular camping, and this is supposed to be like our baby moons.
My favorite part about Fordyce is just the beautiful lake, the rocks, and the nice old California Wolverine.
Alright, so we're just going to finish up packing our personal belongings, and then we will head to the Jeep. And when I say we, I mean he. So, I'm not doing all that heavy lifting. He could do that. But, and then, yeah, I'll probably head and get some coffee here in a bit. I'm going to go get coffee.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want? Grande Americano? Or do you want a venti?
Just a grande. I'll put myself right here.
We live in California. We're always in a drought, even when we're not. I absolutely love all the funny faces that I get when I order my husband's Americano, because I'm pregnant and I walk through with a big old belly and I'm ordering this big espresso drink. I think it's hilarious. We are officially packed and ready to hit the road. Eric's birthday is this weekend, and I let him open up his gift.
Product placement.
We are all packed a bunch of pregnant lady snacks and all the stuff.
You ready to go, bud?
The dogs are losing their minds. They are so ready to go. They are ready to hit the road. So we're gonna load them up, grab some gas, a little bit more snacks, and then head on down the hill. The old Sacramento River. Ain't she pretty? And the Sacramento traffic. Ugh. Well, we clearly made it to Sacramento, but right now we're sitting in traffic. We had our lunch, so I've got the sleepies.
Traffic.
Oh my god. So, I don't know, I think we might have possibly changed our destination. We can't decide whether we want to go to Fordyce Lake or Meadow Lake. I've been Googling it for the last hour and I don't even remember the name of it. So we can't decide if we want to go those two. If those are a bust, then we might end up just doing Loon Lake. I kind of want to go to the Meadow one because I did some research and it's like this really cool historical mining town, and I think it'd be pretty cool to check out the mine and the cemetery and all that other stuff that's been left there. Because we're gonna be camping for 3 days, 3 nights. We got plenty of time. If only we could get out of this stupid traffic.
You're setting up a tent at nighttime.
I know. Let's go camping. Drooling everywhere. She does not like being in the car. Being a giant turd right now. Grayson, on the other hand, is a precious little angel. Yes, you're a precious angel.
Goodest boy.
You are the goodest boy ever. Look, we're moving. Yay. do Meadow Lakes, and we passed Truckee and we just turned off onto our road, and it is super duper bumpy, but the view is gorgeous. Turns out the road that we just turned down and that I showed you was not in fact the right road. We were headed to a completely different lake, a completely different campsite, so we still have the long, bumpy journey ahead of us. I think we have about 10 miles on this road is what that sign said. So wish me and this baby luck, because it's gonna be fun. Alright, as we go down this bumpy road, we're discussing what we should have for dinner tonight. Eric and I, we usually pack and we take week-long camping trips. Drive to Telluride, Colorado and camp for a week, or Moab, Utah and camp for a week. We're used to the long packing and long planning trips. Well, this was kind of like a spur of the moment. We literally did our shopping at Safeway in Auburn. We didn't really have a lot of food stuff planned out. So now we're debating on what we should have. Quesadillas or hot dogs.
Got brats.
Oh, I'm so excited for breakfast. That's my absolute favorite meal for camping. Also got some chili, just like some things that we know. We have food, we know we can eat it. I'm super stoked for breakfast because we also got the little portable pancake mix. Oh my gosh, pancakes and eggs. Did you get syrup? Okay. I love this, man. Mostly excited for the coffee. Morning campfire coffee is my absolute favorite. Oh my goodness, I have to show you this. Alright, we found the lake. We are going to circle around and try to find a good campsite, somewhere we can see the sunrise and sunset maybe, and that's not around a bunch of people. So we made it. This will be our home for the next few days. Oh my god. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness, yes. Good morning. We just woke up. It's 6:30. It doesn't feel like 6:30, but this is the view that we woke up to. How gorgeous. That's Sally, but it is beautiful. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. The dogs are so stoked right now. They're just kicking up dust all over the campsite, finding rocks, frisbees. The sun finally came up right over that mountain over there. It was gorgeous. Such a beautiful campsite. I can't even begin to explain how gorgeous this is. And we started our coffee. Ooh, ooh. What do you think, Eric?
Well,
so majestic. What are you, Christopher Columbus? Pointing to the new land. Come here. All right, we are all set up. Got stuff loaded up in the Jeep. We're gonna go exploring. We had our breakfast, our coffee. We laid around in our hammock. I think we're gonna go check out the dam and then see what else is in the area. All right, well, we'll see ya. What are you doing? Oh. Oh. Such a climb for me. The dog. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Don't be dumb. Walk in the dam. Pretty cool. Some sort of pump. I bet you this is to empty it.
Yeah.
Well, we walked pretty long ways. Pretty long. Doing good though. We were worried about the elevation. Grayson here is mad because he's on a leash because he wasn't listening. Because he kept going to this side. Didn't want him to fall off. He was getting too close to the edge. If he falls in on that side, no big deal. He can swim. So we found a neat little road over that way. And Eric is currently airing down the tires. Figured just air down a little bit. Head on out that way and then see what's over there. Alright, we aired down and we're heading down this little rocky road.
Hey guys, we've been back from messed around on the Jeep for about 2 or 3 hours, just playing in the sun, had some lunch, just drinking some beers and hanging out in the sunshine. It's pretty nice, so let's see what we got. There we have a Grayson Ryan. He's eating mosquitoes, having the time of his life. Hey Dad. Hey. Got our camp. Our tent, and best of all, big old lake. Our dog is.
Okay. Just getting my tan on here. Ahoy.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hi water dogs. Hi water dogs. Just to catch you guys up, we did not go on that trail because I figured it was like, what, 1.5 miles to the Fordyce Lake? Yeah, and we didn't have food. Pregnant lady needs food, so we ended up coming back to camp, playing in the water for a few hours. We took a nap, or I should say I took a nap for a really long time. Kind of sitting here, hanging outside of camp, just relaxing, making a little bit more coffee because I'm pretty drowsy. I don't know what he's doing. But I think tomorrow, now that we know exactly what we're getting ourselves into for that trail, one of the rangers, would you call her a ranger?
She's not a ranger, but she works for the recreation.gov, so
yes,
like a step below a real ranger.
Well, she came by and we asked her a bunch of questions, and I guess the cemetery, there used to be an old town here, called Summit City, and then when the gold rush was happening, it like blew up, grew into a huge city. At least back in those days, it was a huge boom town. They couldn't get the gold out of the rocks, and so they just started losing more and more money, and eventually it was abandoned. And not much is like standing left, but there's still a cemetery over there. There's little like rock drawings and stuff, foundations of buildings. So I think we're gonna try to find those tomorrow. We're probably going to pack a lunch and then maybe try that trail to Fordyce Lake. Did you just toot? I might have gotten that on camera. Thank you. We're going to peruse, pick up pine cones, all this random stuff to burn on our campfire tonight. And this is what we came up with. Not a whole lot, but it's just some extra stuff to add to the fire. Dinner time. He just pulled some brats off the fire. And we've got a quesadilla here with some beans. Say hi, Sal. See, Sally here does not like campfires. Nope, she's not like the crackling or the popping of them. So usually as soon as we turn it on, she wants to go in the Jeep. She needs to toughen up a bit. I've had this dog for 4 going on 5 years, and she has gone on every single camping trip. She has been to Utah, she's been to Colorado, she rode a gondola, she saw the Grand Canyon,
Death Valley.
She went to Death Valley, she's been on the Rubicon, she's been on this, so many bugs, been on this one. So much camping for this little dog, yet she hates campfires. Grayson, on the other hand, is doing very, very well. Everybody, it's like 7-ish, 7:30 probably. We're just sitting here enjoying our coffee, enjoying our view. Our battery died earlier this morning, but we did end up making it back onto that trail that I told you about. Found some remnants of a possible old house or something. Gotta be careful because there's lots of glass and nails. Pretty cool. It's a neat little door. Found some more buildings. These ones are definitely later, built later on. Oh yeah. Crazy. Oh, what? Check that out.
Yeah.
Oh, spooky. Cool. Oh, yeah.
Chris.
So, we stumbled upon people. So, we have to hold the dogs. Alright, so those people that we came across happened to be the owners of the private property we were trespassing on. There was a hubcap, which if you saw it, and then you either go left or you go right. Well, we went left thinking, oh, this is the trail that takes us down to the Fordyce Lake. Supposed to go right, and that's the actual Fordyce Trail, which we were not wanting to go on because we're just kind of crawling around solo. The 2 gentlemen were super duper nice, had a bunch of dogs, super nice. Didn't really care that we were there, you know, asked us how, if we come here often. We're like, oh no, not at all, like this is our first time. And they're like, oh yeah, well, we own this property. I was like, ooh, whoopsies, oopsie daisies. Opened up the gate that they had closed, and then we just kind of left. Gave us some information about the area. And
can you imagine if we didn't see them, they just locked the gate?
oh my god, we would be so screwed. Like, how would we even...
I'd have to get creative.
Yeah, we would have to break the lock somehow, or...
Well, break the lock or try to find a new...
a route around.
No.
And And like the thing with the gate is, yeah, we saw there was a gate, but it was wide open. It didn't say anything about private property or trespassing. So, you know, a lot of these different trails and stuff, they have gates owned by like the forestry and, you know, stuff like that, that they close during the winter times to keep people out of them. Well, it was open, so we just assumed, okay, it's open, so it's open for the season. I don't know. Oopsies. Oh God, for the love of baby. Well, now we're going to finish crawling right back out.
It's a cool little trail though.
Yeah.
A little bit of rocks, just enough to make it fun. So this is the turnout that we were supposed to take if we want to do the Fordyce Trail. And as you've heard before, it's not really a trail we want to do by ourselves because there's like 5 water crossings that are like 6 foot deep and it's pretty gnarly. Not something for a weekend.
29-week pregnant lady.
Yeah, nor the pregnancy. But like we said before, it was still a fun little route. Little rocks to make it fun, and then pretty darn scenic up here. What do you have to say about that?
I'm just looking for my snacks.
My snacks?
It's lunchtime.
So if you ever want to do Fordyce Trail, remember, take a right at the hubcap.
Well, when we got back to camp, we immediately ate lunch, and then I passed out. Actually, super tired. The ride was a little bumpy for me after that trail, but now we are on the road again. We're gonna go try to find that dang cemetery before we leave. Load up the puppers. We're gonna do a short little drive down and then drive back. By that time it'll be dinner time. So this is our last full day here. We leave tomorrow morning. Just asked if we could drive in there, if that would be disrespectful. U.S. Army. He was in the Coast Guard. Fair winds and following seas, shipmate. Interesting. Stumbled upon a few graves. We found one that was in the Coast Guard. And you probably don't know this, but I'm a Coast Guard veteran and Eric is currently active duty. So we laid some flowers down on the grave for him. I'm sure he doesn't get very many visitors up here. Definitely tucked away and hidden, which is probably a good thing. People ruin everything. Now we're going to drive on back and then probably start some dinner and end with s'mores and a campfire again. And we're back at the campsite. It's dinner time. About to bite me off a piece of ass.
Medium rare.
What's for dinner?
So something I've been prepping for past like 3 or 4 days. Some of my famous Laredo chili.
Well, the sun is down and the bugs are coming out. We've had our dinner and our s'mores, so I think we're gonna turn into the tent and probably play some cards until we get tired and fall asleep. And then waking up early and heading out of here. So, kind of sad, kind of glad. Yep.
Because I'm a law-abiding California wildlife burn permit holder, we're going to stir, drown, and fuel. We've already stirred. Now we're going to drown.
Safety first. Go ahead, feel
now
it.
Rachel's gonna feel.
Go ahead, put your hand in there. Nice. We can see.
Close up shop.
What a view. Am I right? Huh, Grace? What a view. Sally's assumed the position. This is my bed. This is Eric's bed. Good morning, birthday boy.
Good morning.
How does it feel to be 27 years old? You've been 27 for what, an hour?
Actually, I turned 27 at 12:01.
Did you?
Or it's 1:01.
101?
Actually, I don't know when I turned. I don't know when I was born.
Me neither. Good morning, Sally. Good morning, Sally. Good morning, Grayson. It's like, I'm here for my debut, Mom. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Grayson, be nice. Aw. Sally, you're falling off the bed.
Good morning, Sal. You look extra pit bullish this morning. Where baby girl?
Birthday kisses. Coffee time. And just like that, breakfast has been had. Campsite's been cleaned up. Dogs are avoiding the Jeep. Oh. All that's left is to air up and then leave, right? Mm-hmm.